Well, after having conducted an initial problem statement and the introduction, and also how the RECYCALYSE ambition is aiming to tackle the problems or the challenge raised by the European Commission, it's time now to explain a little more about the RECYCALYSE solution itself. The RECYCALYSE solution is designed to address the existing barriers of a high capital cost of the electrolyzers material, low activity of catalyst at the anode for the oxygen evolution reaction, OER, and the use of expensive critical raw materials. Therefore, the circular approach is at the core of the RECYCALYSE project and innovations, which involves developing a novel improved electrocatalyst parcel using recycled elements and non-critical raw materials. Having this in mind, this electrocatalyst will be incorporated into the electrolyzer system through the electrode fabrication and assembled into stacks for the proton exchange membrane electrolyzer cell, also known as PEMEC system, to produce finally high purity hydrogen. To achieve the holistic recycling strategy, recovery methods are introduced to allow electrochemical reactivation of the membrane electrode assemblies, also known as MEAs, for eventual reassembly into the PEMEC system. The elements used in the catalyst formulation will be recovered as well as transformed into metallic salts, which will be the precursors needed to make fresh catalyst, mainly focusing on critical raw materials such as iridium, ruthenium, and platinum, but also the elements used in the formulation of the new improved catalyst, such as nickel, manganese, and copper will be recycled. The circular economy or the circular approach about the RECYCALYSE solution, or how will recyclers accomplish the target material cost saving, is addressed at the graphic showed in the white paper. RECYCALYSE is focusing on using more abundant and cheaper material with a reduced amount of CRM, developing a new catalyst structure with decreased material cost and improving the catalyst manufacturing process. The challenge is how to face and how to scale up catalyst production with optimal manufacturing cost, energy consumption, and waste materials, at the same time as maintaining the catalytic properties. Overall, the RECYCALYSE solution aims to reduce material imports in Europe and therefore increasing the competitiveness of Europe in large scale and low cost EU energy storage production. After having going through how the solution of RECYCALYSE is going to tackle the target challenge, it's also worthwhile to address the main market drivers that are shaping the RECYCALYSE solution. The main market drivers for hydrogen include its increased cost efficiency and improved performance through the optimization of the PEMEC electrolysis methods, which will enable different applications in different industries. These different industries can be assessed or qualified in different sections, such as hydrogen for power storage, hydrogen for fuel production, hydrogen for industry transformation processes, such as steel, ammonia, and chemical, also hydrogen for automotive mobility or hydrogen for methane production through methanation. There are different target industry that can be interested in the solution that RECYCALYSE is targeting. Therefore, RECYCALYSE targets the critical need of developing an efficient but also low-cost method to store renewable energy within a minimal environmental footprint. The initial geographical scope of the RECYCALYSE solution has been the European market, but also with focusing on fostering and expanding the market upscale, while the European market is already target and delivered. Also, it's worthwhile to define and identify and address the different external factors that can also influence and shape the hydrogen-related industry. And there are different factors that are relevant to identify how to identify them in order to enable the European players to overcome them and boost their competitiveness. These factors, these external factors, are divided into 6 different sections that have already been addressed at the white paper and have been conducted through a puzzle analysis. The 6 different sections are political, economical, social, technological, environmental, and legal conditions that will shape the hydrogen-related industry, as said before. We can highlight that political factors, for instance, include the EU global achieving zero CO2 emissions in electricity production by 2050, promoting renewable energy and supporting alternative sources of green energy where hydrogen could be used. Economic factors could include cost reduction of the PEMEX systems. Why? Through economics of scale, increased application of hydrogen in different industries, and hydrogen's ability to store energy at higher percentage than fossil alternatives. Also, it's worthwhile to mention, to quote, that social factors include the appeal for sustainable solution and the need to meet the Paris Climate Accord regarding the carbon emissions reduction. Also, technological, environmental, and legal aspects are well addressed in the white paper. So we highly encourage you to go through them, to remind them, and to get more information about how they could shape the RECYCALYSE solution or the industry players that could be interested in the solution.